Welcome back to M Hood Fishing. This is a pickup session. A sakale session at the last minute got canceled on me not too long ago, so I just threw this together real quick to get out of the house as fast as I could because I have very little time to get a video. It is after 4. Relatively, it may seem like a good bit of time I have to some people, but to me it doesn't. Sunset's going to be almost at 6. So we have less than 2 hours for sure, but it's active here. So let's see what kind of fish are here. I need some bait anyway. Come on. Look at this. I put this on days ago. Not what you would typically see on a shaky head. It's a worm, green pumpkin. It's by the brand Excite. Might not be dark enough. This water's kind of dirty, and that's why I say that, but I bet it works anyway. Let's try back there. So yeah, bass is the first species up that I'm looking for, but like I said, I do want bait. I don't see a lot of bass activity. It might still be early in the feeding cycle, and maybe we should just switch over to looking for bait. Here we go. Ooh, I'd say there's some fish down there. As soon as, not too long after it hit. Oh, there we go. Red ear. Another little gill, good for bait. That's an okay size too. Kind of on the small end of the spectrum, but I can make it work. And it's back down there. Let's see how long it takes each clip, except for the first fish. Each clip after the first fish is accurate as far as like how long it took. And oh, we had a hit right there. Still getting a hit. There's probably really small ones down there too, and that's what I'm feeling right now, possibly. I don't have less worm on the hook yet. Oh, yeah, this clip is going to be a little longer, I think. We still have interest down there. Come on. Is interest lost? Maybe I just need to stop moving the worm. Be a little more patient. Oh, come on. Had a little nibble there. Oh, there we go. I'm fishing this blind, so I don't know what's going on down there. Could be that I've attracted something else to the scene and it's made the fish not want to go into the center where the bait is, or they've moved away from that area, like going back in one direction or the other. Could be a gar, could be turtle. Oh, yeah. This is the first clip with that fish. See what happened on that clip with that fish is that every little bite was a little closer to being stripped. I have like nothing really there. You're not gonna get the interest of a big fish fast with just a little bit on. It's my opinion that you're gonna get nicer things if you have a little bit hanging off, a little bit hanging out there, right? Wiggling around in front of the fish's face. Yes, the hook is wiggling in the fish's face, but what I mean is the worm. Gotta have a little bit of worm hanging off the tip of the hook. In some places, it's common for people to have almost a whole worm hanging off, but down here, it's more common that we break the worm in a piece, either half or less. Put it on a size 6 Aberdeen, just a little bit hanging off like that, and you're good. Oh, there we go. So far, this is a fairly chill bait session, but I want so much more. Where am I? Like 5 bait fish? 6 or 7 maybe is what I want to set as a goal. Oh. This is from the outside. Ooh, that's much better. That's number 6. Come here, number 6. It is now just a little bit after 5, so we have less than an hour. Well, technically after sunset, it'll be a few minutes before it goes totally dark, so we have legitimately over an hour. So possibly if I can hit number 7, maybe there's more bass activity. I don't know if there's even bass up in this ditch right now, but there is fish activity in the ditch. There are fish moving around and stuff. There's actually a lot of spotted gar activity in the ditch. There's a lot. Water's getting warmer. However, our overnights are not that warmer. Our daily highs are warmer than they were last week. Our daily highs are 75, 76 right now for the most part. There might be some dips coming, but our overnights are staying in the 50s with the occasional like 49 or 48 set as the lowest if we get there. I don't know. Looks like possibly starting next week, maybe early as Monday, might start seeing these overnight highs in the 60s, and I would like to see them sustained there because once you start seeing down here, this is from my perspective, from my frame of mind, where I'm at, where I'm located, once you start sustaining in March or in April overnights in the 60s, whether it be low, mid, or high, you're on your way to a pre-spawn feed up by your bigger catfish in the river. It can happen in March, mid to late March, depending on temperatures, right? We're not going to get an early March massive pre-spawn startup. I don't even think mid-March. I think it could be in between the middle of the month and the end of the month where it starts to trickle down, but definitely in April is when it'll be in full swing. But we're gonna go out. We're getting catfish bait right now. We got 6. We're gonna go for a mystical number, a nice mystical number, number 7. Some people are terrified of 7. They think it's demonic because they think 7, 8, 9. And I'm like, you know, that's just a progression. It's not really a dinner table story. It's a bad joke, actually, is what it is. Turtles. We're gonna have to search high and low, it seems, for number 7. Sometimes to get a nice mystical number in the bag, gotta do some work. Came back to get the stuff. Let's go back over there. Is it hello, number 7, or hello, hors d'oeuvre? So yeah, I can use them as bait because I caught them on the line, and it'll make a good bait. But are there bigger ones here? I don't really see any bass activity. The bass may be in other parts of this ditch, or more bass outside of the ditch, right? Like in the further down where this dumps into a bigger bit of water. But typically this time of year, red ears run up in here to spawn. Caught some really big ones in this ditch this time of year. There's far more bites repeatedly right over in there where I'm putting this worm. Maybe there's just better habitat. I mean, look, there's actual habitat, whereas right in here going up around the corner, it's mostly concrete. There we go. It's not big. It's not big, and it's not coming with me. What a fight. What a fight. Ran crazy. What was that? Oh, someone pulling that trailer out. I thought it was the water. I was like, whoa, what was that? Look at him. That was a crazy run you did. I'm sure you noticed that I let fish number 8 and 9 go. I didn't want to put them in the same box as number 7. I did them a big solid by keeping number 7. Yeah, it's still a dumb joke, but one that I repeat all the time. 7, 8, 9. One of my favorite bubblegum jokes of all time. But does that mean I'm gonna keep number 10? It does not mean that I will release or keep. But what I will keep is I will keep fishing for a while. Look, number 10 has a scratch. I don't know how long I'm going to keep fishing. This, like I said, this is just a pickup session, a makeup session. I wanted to work today, wanted to shoot a video. I happen to be busy with other things. A project got thrown in my lap last night. I've got to do a construction project, so yeah, but I also need to do what I do to make a living. I have to catch fish because I don't have weather so much stopping me. Wait a minute, what am I doing? It looks like I am turning around and walking back to my bike is what I'm doing. But yeah, to do an outdoor construction project, you generally wish for the best weather, but when it comes to my work at hand, what puts food on my table and pays my bills, I need the same good weather. So I've got to juggle things this week, and I have very little time, but hopefully I have a lot of good weather to do it. Well, basically I'm walking back to the bike because I don't have a lot of battery to stand where I was standing catching more fish, and time is ticking. We achieved the goal together of number 7, and if we spend a little more time, or we don't spend a little more time but leave in a fair to midland time, maybe we can get up early in the morning and get on the river, and then I'll come back. You won't see it, but I will start my preliminary judgments on my, I got to get stuff together to do a rebuild on something. It's a rebuild without really a budget, without much of a budget. There's like a budget for supplies such as screws, but limitation of wood. I saw some wood on the way here, and I'm thinking we're going to, yeah, hold on. This is what I'm thinking. We're going to call it here. Sun is right there, just about to go underneath the top of the trees. Therefore, if I leave, I'll have a little bit of time to pick through this wood I saw, because I know I need some, and I'd like to pick through it before it gets dark. I don't know if I can get it on the bike right now, but yeah, I need some wood. Gotta go. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.